The said part of it is that all the people, most, not all, most of the people who came here, I understand, are indigenous Zimbabweans who were seconded or who are seconded by government of Zimbabwe to these companies, because government of Zimbabwe is a shareholder, who are fighting against empowering their own people, who are fighting against giving social responsibility to our people in defense of foreign investors who must come and scoop diamond and gold. And you know what, Mr. Chairman? Our grandchildren will spit on our graves when their grandchildren will be flying in private jets. Surely Zimbabwe is smarter than that. I know there has been arguments, and sometimes very sweet arguments, or not sweet but persuasive arguments from these companies, that we all know we are carrying our social responsibilities. We have built nice houses at Transal for these people. We have built schools for these people. We give them some food handouts. Those are not social responsibilities. They did not build houses for people who are coming from caves. They built houses to replace their houses they had demolished in Chiazo. So to me, that argument is just a mischievous one. These people had their homes. These people had their houses, which were demolished to give way for the mining companies to mine and make money. So building houses for them is just a replacement of their houses. Building a school is not a social responsibility, because they had demolished schools in Chiazo. You know? And so, and of course, we appreciate the provision that is made, or may I say that used to be made, because most of them are no longer giving food provisions, perhaps except Mbada Diamond, which has been consistent. But the other ones, erratic to nothing. But these people have no food, not because they are lazy. It's because their fields have been turned into mining gullies by the companies. They have no fields. Those fields are now part of their concessions, and they are making money out of their fields, and so giving them some food is not a favor, and it should never be regarded as such. So I think I have said this to the companies. I've told them when they go out boasting, and I say, you know what? It's not good corporate behavior to look upon the people of Marange as if they are stupid. They are just law-abiding people. They understood the need for government to have partners. They understood that the resource is a national one. That's why they moved without raising a finger. Yes, they could have grumbled, but the leadership there, we did our best to make them see and understand that, you know, we get coal in Manicaland, but it comes from Wange. That if people from Wange had said it was their coal, we would not get coal. And we get other resources from other places. And so they understand, and that's why they have moved in peace. They have left the remains of their grandfathers and uncles and their children. You know, they have not been given a place even. I know they will argue and say, no, we have given them some little bit of money when we reburied the bones of their relatives and things like that. But look, we are an African people. We respect our dead. So when you are told that, you know, a caterpillar is just scooping out the bones of your father, and you say it's okay for reasons of national interest, and those people must be respected, you know. You know, when the people who were relocated are fewer than those who have not been relocated yet. But they are within the concessions of these companies. I have tried to do a small chart for you just to see what each company has done, how many people have been relocated by each company, how many have not yet been relocated. But we have provided them with enough pieces of land to build houses for them. A total of 3,264 families were targeted, but that's not the only ones. We are just talking of those who are already within concessions, not within the red zone. And 986 houses have been built by all the companies, but we still have 2,278, you know, families who are still in Chiazwa. And please get me right, this is not the only people still in Chiazwa. I'm talking about people within concessions, demarcated concessions, but within the red zone, there are many more. These few people who are still in Chiazwa, whom we thought social responsibility funds would ameliorate their plight, have lost their fields. They are staying there, but they have no fields any longer. They have lost all the grazing areas for their livestock. Schools which are still there, Gandauta, which is a high school, which I worked so hard for when I was member of parliament to get Form 4 and A level, is, as we speak, within GMC concession, fenced. It's within the fence. But we expect children to come to school and go out. And yet, Chiazwa is now a red zone. People cannot just freely, willy-nilly move up and down. The primary school called Ibanda is just within GMC. The pipeline for water from GMC, from the Mushowe River to their concession, passes through the school, but the school has no water. The buildings are cracked. The children go to school barefoot. They have no textbooks. Those of you who have had the opportunity to enter the concession, perhaps from Hot Spring, you would know, and I'm sure those of you from Manigaland are familiar with this. You know there's a very narrow bridge which is possibly as narrow as this table here, that crosses Ozi River. And that bridge, the head lies in Marange Resources concession, and on the other, on the Anjin concession. And we've had almost monthly accidents because of the number of traffic from the mining companies that passes through there. We lost the headman Chazwa in an accident on that bridge. The companies have never thought of putting a decent bridge. And the people of Marange must just be quiet. The people who are still there are sniffing dust every day. And they are in concessions. Some of the houses are in fenced concession, within the fenced concession. That reminds us, we don't want to be reminded of Kips any longer. I have consistently said to these companies, build houses and let us relocate these people. And they think, no, they don't have money now. Surely the moral conscience of the companies must be saved. And these are the companies, you know, who have representatives who would come here to this honorable house, sitting here before this honorable committee and say, no, we didn't know that we had a responsibility to pay money. Or we were not told that we should pay money. Oh no. If we paid money, it was out of gratis. All companies were represented when President Mugabe came.